Breaking news from the curmudgeoncorner.com.
As the resident curmudgeon at Mozambique, I should like to register my reticence with all this ridiculous nonsense about the British toast rack. I've asked our editor to read you a few excerpts of the letters we've been receiving so that you too can register your annoyance with these people. Okay, get on with it then.
All right, curmudgeon. Well, the first one is from Executive Chef David Andrews at the St. Andrews Hotel in Scotland.
David Andrews at St. Andrews. Any relation?
No, I think it's just a coincidence. I mean...
Of course it's a coincidence in the name, you buffoon. Just read the bloody thing, will you?
The British toast rack is as much of...
And, wait a minute, another thing. What the devil is an executive chef? Does he have his secretary talk to his broccoli? Oh, read it.
The British toast rack is as much part of the whole hotel experience as a bed you sleep in. Without them both, you are simply lost. This will ultimately affect your entire experience within our walls. A bed needs sheets as much as the British toast rack needs toast. I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah, I expect you did. I didn't. Read the next one.
All right, well, this is from Mr. Simon Neggers at the Claridge's Hotel in London.
Ooh, I've been there for tea, you know.
Mr. Neggers says the following. We do not deploy the instrument at afternoon tea, a great tradition here at Claridge's.
Good God.
I thought you didn't believe in God.
Don't believe in wasting my time either. Now get on with it.
At breakfast, hot toast emerges from a state-of-the-art custom-made toasting machine, not a conventional pop-up toaster machine, which we have installed in our kitchen. Hot toast is continually being made and then arranged within the British toast rack before being swiftly dispatched and served to our breakfast room clientele.
That was quite abysmal.
There's more.
More?
Yes, he goes on to say, our staff are constantly attentive, and in the event that the toast in the British toast rack should appear to cool or lose its crispness and freshness, the toast is immediately replenished. Our keen replenishment strategy ensures that we make use of the British toast rack in a manner that is conducive to a pleasant dining experience.
What does the Waldorf Astoria say?
Well, Matt Zolby at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel says, we use the British toast rack in several of our restaurants within the hotel. We also find it helpful to deploy individual toasters during our morning banquet buffet.
They should stick to Waldorf salads. What about Mr. Howitt at the St. Regis Hotel in New York?
Josh Howitt at the St. Regis says, we have elected not to deploy the use of the British toast rack as an integral part of either our morning breakfast or our afternoon tea time fine dining experience.
Yeah, first sensible thing I've heard. Americans shouldn't ever use the British toast rack. They've no idea how to use them. What about that fellow Rudy over at the Mount Nelson Hotel in South Africa?
Executive Chef Rudy Liebenberg at the Mount Nelson Hotel says, we use the British toast rack for Melba toast when doing pate, and we use it for fresh toast during breakfast.
Melba toast. I'm getting really depressed now. South Africans shouldn't be permitted to use the Great British Toast Rack either. They're worse than the Yanks. Appalling. Just appalling. All right, I've heard enough. You may leave now, editor. I do have a life, you know.
How about just one last one? The Goring?
The Goring? You mean the one in Belgravia?
Yes.
You mean Buckingham Palace's hotel? The one where all the royals stay?
Yes.
Well, get on with it then. Stop messing about. It is the Goring, after all. What do they say?
Traditionally, we have found the British toast rack to be an elegant form of presentation. We have utilized the British toast rack as part of our breakfast services for over 100 years, since the Goring first opened its doors to guests in 1910.
Now that is good. Yes, that's very good, and I don't often say that.
I know.
Whoever said that at the Goring is a man after my own heart. All right, editor, off you go now. I do have a life, you know.